What I will say, just from being somebody who has a career in data and analytics, is, we're not entirely sure how clean the data set is. So, these fatality rates are calculations, and deaths are a little bit more factual than, say, number of cases.
Right.
But that being said, like, the severity of what each case is and kind of like the factors that play into it, like that, I think is like where people need to realize that there's like more in there. So it's like when you hear that, sure, 3%, and they say, okay, yeah, people with pre-existing conditions are the most at risk, and sure, older, it's like, okay. But then maybe if you break that down and say, well, what was their physical activity and smoking, and you kind of take like, you take age and you take, other factors out, you start to realize that that 3% starts to feel a little bit closer to home, because it's like, oh, well, I was a commuter, so it's like I took it, it's like it could be random. Like we kind of get lost in like these typical buckets and groupings of things.